just... Snowflake, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Just a dream. A reminder of something I wish I could forget. I don't like talking about it. Damn it, we're moving. Looks like we aren't going to be going anywhere anytime soon. I guess I can tell you. If nothing else, it'll help pass the time. Alright. When I was working in Rockwell, I had an informant. Not just someone I worked with. He was my friend. Was. Yes. His name was Dolan. He was this rough and tumble pirate of sorts. A parrot beast folk. Yes, he was all the things you are probably thinking. Loud, annoying, funny, brash. A good man, though. Fun to go drinking with. He even had an eye patch. But it's because of some stupid stunt he did when he was a kid. Anyway, this is around the time the border war was just igniting. Tensions between Fergus and Rockwell were getting stronger. I went to speak to Dolan to see if he had anything on Fergus for me. Well, turns out that Dolan was already informed on the underground trade of beastfolk in Rockwell that I knew nothing about. And he was actively trying to do something about it. He didn't tell me till that moment because he was trying to protect me, or some shit. But he started to tell me what was going on, who I was working for, what I was complicit in, even. That the things I was doing were not what I thought they were. Dolan didn't get to tell me everything though. A battalion marched onto the docks, and before I could even ask what was happening, they shot Dolan in the wing, so he couldn't even fly away. I was outraged and confused, but my superior officer was there. He ordered me to stand down, and they dragged my best friend away. Like a fucking animal. Yes. I saw him again after that. One last time. I saw the vibrant reds and blues of his feathers laying crumpled on the palace floor before our king, in a pool of his own blood. This is what happened to traitors, he said, before glaring at me. His gaze was so cold, I could feel the threat that he held in the words. That was the start of me actually questioning what I had been working towards. Why was I arresting all these people? Why was I told so little about what was going on? Why were there so few beast folk in Rockwell compared to Fergus? Dolan warned me. He risked everything and lost everything to do it, and I wasn't going to let that go to waste. So I told myself. Yes, I turned against Rockwell. At that point, I was ready to die. Rather be a dead traitor than a monster. So I was reckless and loud in my thoughts. I yelled in the streets for all of 15 seconds before I was dragged down into the sewers by someone I had never seen before. Wanna guess? Yes, that random short mercenary woman. Shormoi dragged me underground and just scolded the hell out of me like I was a child.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You absolute idiot. You want to die? You have some sort of death wish?
Yeah, what if I did? Who the hell are you to care about me?
Oh, so you are stupid. You can't just throw yourself at something like this so brashly. I admire you trying to get people to see reason, but you can't do shit if you're dead. How much of your life would you be wasting if you did? How much of other people's lives?
When she said that, it hit me. I wasn't just throwing my life away in some reckless last-ditch effort. I was throwing away Dolan's too. That's how I met Shormoi. It was quite the first impression, I must say. Yes, she also knew what was going on. She told me about Olivia being captured soon after I met her. And how that was when she learned of the underground trade to begin with. We did, actually. Me and her and a good amount of others managed to do a lot of good there. I thought that we managed to stamp out the trade, but it looks like they just got better at hiding it. Or maybe started it up again. I don't know. It's okay, Snowflake. It sort of feels cathartic in a way, I guess. To talk about it, you can probably guess I don't talk about it much. Yeah. Dolan was great. I miss him still. Of course, I'm not really one to go spend time with people for fun. But Dolan would drag me out to places, even as I grumbled or argued. He took me to go get drinks, party, events, things like that. I don't think I've ever really enjoyed something like that since he died. Oh, you'll drag me out, will you? Sure, I bet you could try. I don't think you could make me take one step, though. Yes, I'm much stronger than you, Snowflake. You can't be that upset. You've been cuddled up under my cloak this whole time. Oh, now you're going to look flustered. I pour my heart out and you blush. Yes, I know it's still cold. I'm sure we are heading south to Rockwell somewhere. Not as cold as the winter scar there, but still freezing in most of it. That being said, without seeing the outside, I have no idea where we are going specifically. I just pray it's not Montague. If it's not, we have a better chance of actually getting away. Montague has the highest security in all of Rockwell. It is the capital. It's the worst place we could be sent. If that is where we are headed, then it would take a while to sail all the way there.
Morning, lovebirds.
Get up, Snowflake.
There's some bread and jerky in there. Can't have you dead before we get to Montague. Our lord would be so displeased.
Thank you.
Lucky for you, we have to make a pit stop at Girth on the river.
Why? Actually, why are you telling me?
Well, I thought you might be nostalgic for your old job. Remember all those old shipments you were in charge of? All the arrests you had to do? It'll be just like old times.
Fuck you.
You keep offering, but looks like your little friend here is next in line.
What? Were you hoping I was going to help? Because I'd rather throw myself off the stern of this ship.
No, of course not. Though, maybe if I leave your little snowflake here in the cage, I can make you participate.
You wouldn't.
Oh, but I absolutely would. Enjoy your snack. We'll make port shortly.
I hate that bitch. You too. Well, I'm glad you have a decent view on basic, respectable personality. Of course I'll do what she tells me to. I have to. What choice do I have? I told you, you're dangerously expendable to her, and she knows she can use it against me. You can yell at me if you need to, Snowflake. I'm not letting something happen to you, even if I have to go back to all those things I hate. I've already done them once before. I will know what I'm doing this time. You're right. I'll be protecting you. I can hear the bells of the city. We're getting close. Don't beg me, Snowflake. Please.
Oh, Russell. Time to get to work.